a real plane.
Yeah, it's exactly like flying a real plane, and it hooks into Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, I believe. So there's a giant screen in front of you, and you can see everything that you would see if you were in the cockpit, and sitting in front of you is the yoke and the paddles and all the instruments that you would see inside of a Cessna.
Awesome.
And if, like I said, you could turn the monitor off, and you can fly just using the yoke and paddle and all the instruments. You can actually get qual doing that.
Cool. Now I'm going to be a flying judge, executioner, jury person.
Well, it's $5,000 for that freaking piece of equipment. Just saying.
Huh.
Still have a pretty freaking title.
If Tesla Gaming, hint, hint, wink, wink, wants to buy that and send it to my office.
Tesla Gaming does not have that kind of money. We're poor as shit.
Alright, for those who can't wait for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I can't because I already pre-ordered the shit, it seems Akuma may actually be in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 from a screenshot of a comic book that comes with the pre-order of the game. So I'll be getting that as well. And it seems to be with a bunch of other characters that have already been confirmed, so it seems that Akuma may be in it, which I'm guessing he probably is.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat is starting to ask people if they have a preference of the character for download. So if you, like, there was a Twitter that said from the developer who's asked for their order of the preference of their following characters, like Rain, Shinnok, Kenshi, Robo Smoke, or a new character, and they might put it as a DLC for Mortal Kombat when it comes out.
Depends how much it costs.
But they're like, you know, they're taking feedback from people now, so, you know. Right.
Is there a place where we can vote? Like, where do we vote?
I think you could just, like, retweet the dude, or, like, reply. I don't know how that shit works, but I guess you can reply at it or something like that, and maybe he'll take the, like, the most majority of suggestions.
Cool.
I don't know if there's an actual, like...
So if people were to say your mom, would you put this?
They are looking for new characters.
I'm just saying.
So wait, if I were to say maybe...
Bamf, like me.
No.
Ouch. Finish him. My finishing move would be my porn stash coming off and eating somebody. Or giving them candy. I've got candy!
Did any of y'all play the Blacklight Tango Down? The first-person shooter that was downloadable? No? Alright. Well, for those of you who did, they're making a sequel to it. Sequel to it is actually going to be free.
Oh,
yay.
Nice.
So it's going to be one of those, like, free-to-pay kind of things, you know? Or free-to-play, not free-to-pay. A free-to-play where you basically... It's free, and then I'm guessing you can, like, buy stuff, like all that kind of stuff, how they always do.
For money and stuff. Basically, you mean how Battlefield Heroes is going down, I guess you would call it.
You play for free, but if you want more stuff, you got to buy that kind of stuff. But another thing is that they will have mechs in it. There's a video game coming out called Bonecraft, which is a combination of World of Warcraft and StarCraft.
Wow.
Basically,
They should make it into an MMO.
It's an actual video game. Probably is. But
Who you meet online, kids.
You didn't tell me Bonecraft is a World of Warcraft sex parody.
What?
Whoa!
That's
It was
a parody,
announced
man.
at the 2011 AVN Adult Entertainment Expo. Awesome! You know, thank you for bringing this to my attention, because apparently Bonecraft is the latest venture from the team behind Bone Town,
Wow.
creators of the world's first action-adventure adult video game. Bonecraft is a fantasy sci-fi parody game that will appeal to both the adult gamers who have always loved Bone Town and to the legion of fans of the fantasy sci-fi genre who will now be able to experience what has never been possible in other games of the genre.
Virtual
Action
sex!
all the way to the bedroom.
Oh!
In Bonecraft, fantasy meets sci-fi in a way only D-Dub could do it, says D-Dub CEO Hod. We have elf prostitutes, horny orcs, drunken space marines.
Wow.
These two genres have been done a million times, and we're doing something new to them by making a version that's adult and humorous.
Aaron, we're not going to see you for 2 years, are we?
I'll disappear. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Aaron's gone. Yeah,
Okay.
This is supposed to be out by this year for the PC. MotorStorm Apocalypse is dated to come out on April 12th, which is only about 3 months away. One of you who like the first 4 or anything like that, there you go. I'm not much of a racer myself, but...
I like racing games, I just hate MotorStorm.
Bulletstorm is having a demo coming out on January 25th. I'm going to download that just because Bulletstorm looks like fun as shit.
Yeah, it is, dude.
PlayStation Move Heroes is going to be coming out on March 22nd. Hey, don't knock that shit. I love Sly and fucking Jack and Dexter. Fuck you. Yeah, PlayStation Move Heroes. It's the one with Ratchet and Clank, Sly, and Jack and Dexter all being put in the same game. Oh god. Anyway, it seems the Nintendo 3DS may include the friend code system like the old Nintendo. Yes, which would be freaking horrible. Alright, did you guys see that Mortal Kombat trailer?
Yes.
Fan-made trailer? It seems there's going to be a 10-part webisode series with it.
That's enough of gaming news. Let's take this to gaming reviews. Let's start with Derek.
Yay! So, Need for Speed Shift. After Need for Speed decided to get away from the whole street racing thing, they created a more proper version of Pro Street. This game runs basically like Project Gotham Racer 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But it takes a little bit more side to... basically, it goes more to the more simulative type. So, and also it takes a page from... regular Need for Speed games where you upgrade your car to full performance, and if you upgrade it all the way, you get this thing called the Works, which turns it into a race car. Now it's just to compete in the World Tour, which that's the main goal of the single-player campaign, which is really boring because it feels like a giant checklist. So, multiplayer is chaotic as all hell.
That's with any multiplayer game though. Is like when it's hectic as hell. Like especially with racing simulators.
I know. Just all I have to say is stay behind the pack. You go first, you're screwed.
Well, aren't you supposed to go first?
Well, basically, I like to hang out at the end of the pack, and like once the first term comes around and like everybody crashes, I just go straight past them and keep on going forward to first place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So basically, I give this game a buy. Shank. And Shank, your family gets murdered, and you play a Shank, and you must go around killing off every bad guy that tried to kill your family and take revenge. Shank is so badass, he killed his own mother with a broken lawn chair. Yes, and as soon as he's done killing all the bad guys, he's off to eat some hickory smoke horse anus from a cup. But either way, the game's actually pretty good. It takes a lot of stuff from old films, which is really great. Has this comic book format. Difficulty can get really ratchet up from time to time, and it really does take a long time to switch in and out your weapons. So I give this game a buy, but there's always a trial on Xbox Live Marketplace, so go check it out.
Alright then, so enough about the games. Let's take this for the movie news and reviews. Let's start with, because Adam isn't here, I will take place with Box Office at top 10. Coming in at number 10. Season of the Witch. Coming in at number 9. I'm surprised this is still even out here. Yogi Bear. Coming in at number 8. The Fighter. Coming in at number 7. Tron Legacy. Coming in at number 6. Little Fockers. Coming in at number 5. Black Swan. Number 4.
Yay.
The King's Speech. Number 3. True Grit. Number 2. The Dilemma. And number 1.
Yay. Ooh, can I guess it?
Yes.
Coming in at $29 million this weekend.
Spider-Man finally unveiled his new spider suit.
Captain America finally unveiled their new suit as well, which is BAMF.
Spider-Man looks like they just took like one of the old ones that were like in one of the fire scenes that was just melted.
Yeah, they put it on Garfield or whatever his fucking name is.
And let's take this from our very short movie news to movie reviews with Aaron.
My wife and I saw Season of the Witch.
It was good. I liked it.
She said, "Get the fuck away from me!" No, Season of the Witch. Season of the Witch took a turn for the weird because there's some spots in it that we weren't expecting at all. Nicolas Cage is normally not the best actor in the world in different parts that he plays, but as a medieval knight, he did a pretty damn good job. I was really impressed. And Ron Perlman, normally in B movies, stepped up and did an awesome job as well as Nicolas Cage's sidekick. The movie was scary in some parts where, like I said, we really were not expecting that, and it had a bunch of twists and turns and stuff that you really never expected because the previews in the movie theaters don't give out anything that's going to ruin the story for you. So, I mean, some of the best scenes in the movie aren't in the trailers, which is one of those good things that I like. So, all in all, I'd see it. If you like scary movies, see it in the movie theater. If you don't, rent it. It's a 3 out of 5 chubs.
Moving on from movie reviews to music news or cool music this week.
Coheed and Cambria has announced that they are doing an all-acoustic tour across North America, making stops in many great cities, including Baltimore.
Sweet.
And this is going to be all first album acoustic, celebrating their 10th anniversary. Diego, you're a Coheed fan?
Oh, yeah.
Well, on that note, we end the show. Is there anything you guys would like to say before we go?
Damn.
My wife has her hands on my testicles.
When is Aaron never going to say something sexual?
Stay tuned for next week's episode, and as always, subscribe to our show on iTunes, because it will definitely help us rise in the gaming community. As always, this is Eric Mejia signing out. Here is a taste of...